Hello everybody, Vibes of a Wildlife here. Welcome to another video where we dive into the heart, humor, and unexpected life lessons from the animal kingdom. What's small, bouncy, and cooler than a kangaroo with shades? A wallaby. Yep, these pint-sized hoppers are stealing the spotlight, and it's about time we talk about what makes them so ridiculously unique. Wallabies. You've heard of them, but do you really know them? Sure, they're kangaroos' little cousins, but honestly, they've got way more going on. These guys are built for the bounce, spring-loaded legs that'll put your pogo stick to shame. Plus, they're masters of camouflage. One minute they're there, the next, poof, they've disappeared into the bush like furry ninjas. And while kangaroos are all about the squad life, wallabies are more of the introverted I'll hang when I feel like it types. They're quirky, clever, and just the right mix of mysterious and approachable. Stick around and I'll show you why wallabies are cooler than you think, maybe even cooler than you. And hey, if you're loving this wildlife vibe, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more awesome animal content. Let's hop to it. Let's start with the obvious. Yes, wallabies are related to kangaroos, but don't let that fool you into thinking they're just a smaller copy. These little guys are the compact, stylish version of their larger cousins. Think of it this way. Kangaroos are the full-size SUVs of the marsupial world, while wallabies are the sleek, sporty coupes. Same family, totally different vibes. One of the coolest things about wallabies is their look. Their fur comes in a wider variety of colors and patterns than kangaroos. From rusty reds to smoky grays, they've got a palette that makes them stand out. Some even have bright markings around their faces and tails, like they're rocking their own marsupial runway. Kangaroos may be iconic, but wallabies? They're the trendsetters, and it's not just about appearance. Wallabies carry themselves with this unique charm, equal parts adorable and feisty. While kangaroos sometimes come off as the stoic, strong, silent type, wallabies have this playful, cheeky energy. They're like the life of the outback party, hopping around and showing off their pint-sized moves. Cool factor? Off the charts. And that cool factor? It's not just surface level, it's in their personality. Wallabies exude a confidence that comes from knowing they're small but mighty. They don't need to be the biggest marsupial in the outback to stand out. Their spirited energy and boundless curiosity do all the talking. Whether it's a daring leap over rugged terrain or a mischievous twinkle in their eyes as they size up their surroundings, wallabies have a knack for making everything they do look effortless. It's that blend of spunk and self-assurance that makes them not just endearing, but downright unforgettable. So, next time you see a kangaroo and think, wow, majestic, just remember, there's a smaller, sassier version out there, living life on its own stylish terms. That's a wallaby for you. Wallabies are the undisputed champions of hopping. Their legs aren't just for show, they're literal springs of power and efficiency. With a single bound, these furry pogo sticks can cover several feet of ground like it's no big deal. Imagine being able to jump the length of a car without breaking a sweat. Yeah, wallabies do that on the daily. What makes their bounce so impressive? It's all in their leg design. Those muscular hind legs are perfectly engineered to propel them forward with minimal effort, while their thick tails act as stabilizers, keeping them balanced mid-hop. This isn't just for fun, it's survival. Whether they're navigating rocky outcrops, dense forests, or wide open grasslands, their bounce is their best tool for covering ground quickly and efficiently. And here's the kicker, wallabies are energy efficient. Unlike us mere humans, who'd be huffing and puffing after a few jumps, wallabies actually conserve energy as they hop. Their unique tendons store and release energy like a rubber band, making hopping less of a workout and more of a natural glide. This energy efficiency is a masterstroke of evolution. As wallabies hop, their bodies are perfectly designed to recycle the kinetic energy generated by each leap. The tendons in their hind legs act like biological springs, stretching and snapping back with every bounce, which not only propels them forward but also reduces muscle fatigue. This means that the faster they go, the less effort it takes per hop, a phenomenon that's basically the opposite of how we humans operate. It's like nature handed them a cheat code for perpetual motion, allowing them to cover vast distances without breaking a sweat, or, well, maybe just a tiny one. So, the next time you see one of these little dynamos in action, remember, they're not just hopping, they're mastering the art of movement. Let's admit it, if there were an Olympic event for bouncing, wallabies would be taking home the gold every time. Wallabies are nature's original stealth operators, blending into their surroundings like pros. From bright reds that mirror the outback's dusty terrain to smoky grays that match the shadows of the bush, their fur is basically custom-made camouflage. It's like Mother Nature said, let's make these guys cute and impossible to find. Picture this, you're hiking through the Australian wilderness and you swear you're alone. Then, out of nowhere, a wallaby hops by, giving you the side-eye before disappearing into the scrub. Where did it go? Who knows? That's the magic of their coat. It's a disappearing act worthy of a standing ovation. This natural camouflage doesn't just make them hard for humans to spot, it's a survival tool. Predators looking for an easy meal are going to have a tough time pinning down a wallaby. And it's not just about blending in, it's about knowing when to stay still and when to spring into action. Wallabies don't just rely on their fur for survival, they pair it with lightning-fast reflexes and a powerful jump that can launch them over obstacles or into thick cover in the blink of an eye. It's a masterclass in adaptability, proving that sometimes the best defense isn't just hiding, it's knowing how to escape in style. By the time a predator notices the little ninja, it's already bounced out of sight. Talk about living life on hard mode and thriving. So the next time you think you're alone in the Australian outback, think again. There might just be a wallaby watching you, hid and fluffy and silently judging your lack of ninja skills. Wallabies are like the chill friends who don't text you every day but still show up to the occasional Barbie ready to vibe. Unlike their kangaroo cousins, who roll deep in mobs, wallabies prefer to do their own thing most of the time. They're solo wanderers exploring the rugged outback or lush forest on their terms, with no need for constant company. Independence? Yeah, they've mastered it. But don't mistake their introverted tendencies for being antisocial. Wallabies are all about balance. When food is plentiful or there's a waterhole calling their name, you'll see them gathering in small, casual groups, kind of like an unplanned potluck. They'll hang out, share the space, and then hop off when it's time to do their own thing again. No drama, no fuss. Just good vibes and mutual respect. This laid-back approach makes wallabies surprisingly relatable. They're proof that you can thrive on your own, but still enjoy a little social connection when it suits you. It's the perfect mix of leave me alone and let's hang out, and honestly, we could all learn a thing or two from them. Their vibe speaks to the beauty of boundaries, knowing when to enjoy solitude and when to engage with others. Wallabies show us that it's okay to prioritize personal space without closing the door to companionship. They navigate life with a calm self-assurance, embracing independence while still cherishing those occasional moments of connection. It's a reminder that balance is key. You don't have to be the life of the party to have meaningful interactions, and taking time for yourself doesn't mean you're missing out. So, there you have it, wallabies, the little cousins of kangaroos but way cooler, built for the bounce, masters of camouflage, and the ultimate solo wanderers with a social twist. These pint-sized hoppers are proof that great things come in small furry packages. If you love learning about these fascinating creatures, be sure to like this video, share it with your fellow nature enthusiasts, and subscribe for more wild adventures. With that said, thanks for hopping by and watching. Until next time, keep bouncing through life like a wallaby, small but mighty and always ready for the next leap.